Welcome guys to my YouTube channel. In case you are new, give the video a like. It's me, Ombily Oli, a boy from Mama Africa, and I'm today coming up to your screen for another day, another time, Oli Tena. So guys, my mission is to entertain you guys and tell you stories that uplift you and my stories that are true, guys. So guys, today I want to tell you story of my life, how I was one time deported from Kenya to Tanzania. And guys, be ready to enjoy the story because this rogue pastor did something awful to me, and say that this story have been with it in my heart, and I've never wanted to share this story, but today I said I wanna share this story, guys. So guys, my mom and dad met in a place called Gikomba. My dad used to have a business there selling second-hand clothing. You know those mitumba, we call them mitumba, second-hand clothing. Those comes from the West. They are come and dumped in Africa. So people buy them and resell them at cheaper prices. You can find a LV, Louis Vuitton there, but it's a second-hand, it's cheap. You can find all those designer clothes, but most of them are second-hand or they have been used. You understand what you do, guys? You donate them, then they are sorted and brought to Africa to sold and sold as Africa. Yeah. So my dad used to sell them. Those are the alternative because they help the poor people. The poor people usually come there. So through that, they were able to meet with my mom. Understanding, guys? My mom maybe one day had gone there to buy something, and through that they were able to meet, and the rest is history. The rest is history. And that I don't know what happened next, but after that I was born, and after that I was born, life became nice because my dad now started by he came as a singer. You know those singers, they sing for people to come and purchase. So after time he saved money and was able to purchase his own bale, one bale, sold the first bale, again saved, bought the second bale, and around maybe yes, around now arriving at around 10 bales. Now they started a family and everything was okay. They were living in a very good way. So my dad now was now rising up. Then I don't know, people are haters or what. So fire raged through the market. So it burned everything. So people also on the attack. Some people are very evil-minded. They put fire in the market, and it burned a lot of his stock. So what did my dad do? He waited until the fire raged, and they were given some small money by the county government, the council, county council, to restart back. So they built the stores. But you know, now your business was high, you need also to buy stock. So he was forced to take a loan from loan sharks to put it up again. So he took the loan, now it started now coming up. You know, he also has a family to take care of. Now he took the loan, everything was okay. Now, after paying the loan, he took another loan. Now, he bought a very big stock. Now, this stock, after buying this stock, he put it there. That night, when the stock had arrived, the container had arrived, those arsonists came and again they burnt the market. So it was double tragedy. He's having a loan and all the stock has been burnt down. So my dad was in debt, so much debt, a very big debt. So he looked, what can I do, guys? So again, he came back again, took another loan. So he repaid the first loan. After finishing these loans, again a fire broke. So my mother asked myself, will I just be living in a life of zero? I'm gaining nothing from what I'm doing because I'm getting very huge losses. I have a family to take care. What do I do? My father decided that let me go back home and strategize. I do what I can do there back home. So it took us, all of us, whether with my brothers and sisters, went back to Tanzania, and my mom also went there. So when we went there, my dad now there were no motorbikes. Now we went to school. So we also went to school as from class 1, class 7, up to Form 6. I stopped there. Other siblings also went to school. So my dad now was, my mom was a subsistence farmer, and my dad was a guy who would broke omena. So he broke omena and dry it from the fishermen. So he will come with it on a bicycle, or maybe when it's a lot, he will come with it on a pickup and come and sell it to Kenya because he knew connection, or put it in the bus and come sell it to, to Kenya. So he knew where to sell it to Kenya. And through that, we were able to grow up. And also, mom also, as a way of survival, mom said that, subsistence farming, and I have a lot of kids here. What can I do next? So we started brewing Nubian gin. We call it changa. We call it waragin, waragi. This here they call it mungei changa. So we started brewing it. So as we knew, as we were children, we also knew how to brew it. So we were masters in brewing changa. And my mom did not sell it on some he sold it on the retail, and others he will distribute. People will come there and he will sell to them maybe two or three, 5 liters each and every day after 2 3 days. So we were that is what we were surviving on. And also, guys, there were trucks that used to come to our place. These trucks used to come and fetch onions. You know, Tanzanians they grow onions, and most of those onions are sold in Kenya. Kenya, as the price is good. Tanzania, the price is not good. So this businessman from Kenya, they come to Tanzania, you take the onions and sell them to Kenya. Even if it's you, what will you do? You go buy Tanzania, then go sell it to Kenya, because Kenya, sometimes there are no onions. Also, the price is very nice. So, guys, in my life, I aspired to be a musician. So I had composed so much songs, and the only place I could also me because sometimes I saw I reached a place I saw this life of selling changa is not good. I want to change my future. What can I do? I saw some musicians who are making it from our village. They go perform choirs. So I decided that also let me learn to play musical instruments. That's how I learned to play the keyboard and the guitar. So, and also I joined the choir. So to join the choir, I sang in the choir until I reached a place that I will also compose songs until the people in the choir would sing. So yes, at home, people they've been selling this Nubian gin, but me, I said no, I cannot continue with this kind of life. Let me join a church and become a minister. And also, my dream of music can also materialize. I want to stop this kind of thing that is my life this happening in at our place. Because my father was struggling. My father was very thin, also working hard. Also, my mother, you know, people coming making noise in our compound was not something good. But I don't want that kind of life. So I used to go to the church so much. So guys, one day preachers from several countries came to our town. They were having a caravan of evangelism. So many were from Kenya, Uganda, many countries also from Europe. So they came to our town. They were invited by a certain pastor in our area. So guys, I'm on the road now because you can see some noise. You can wonder what is making so much kind of noise. I'm just on this road here. That's why let's have track past and continue the story. So when they came, our choir was invited to sing there. So I went there, we performed, we played the instruments, and the applaud of many people. We were recognized because before they start preaching, we were the first people to be invited on stage. So we enjoyed so much. So through that crusade, I met a certain Kenyan pastor who noticed the talent in me and said, if he has connection in Kenya, if I go to Kenya, he can show me a studio because Tanzania studios were in Dar es Salaam, and as we were very deep in the interior villages there. So Dar es Salaam is where the studios are, but he told me Kenya studios are everywhere. So he told me, you reach Nairobi, I'll take you to a studio and help you record. So I had a very big book where I did these songs. So this pastor promised that if I go to Kenya, it will help me produce the songs and also help me get a way of survival because I know to play instrument. I can be playing instrument in his church and earn some money. So also he told me he has a business, he can allow me to work there. So what do I do? I said, I want to go to Kenya. So I started doing manual jobs when I'm in the weekdays. Go to those farms for onions, help them in what do we call it? Harvesting them, help them in so much things I used to do. So I will save. And you know, one rate of Kenya, for example, now is 20 shillings Tanzania to one Kenyan shilling. So I was forced to do a lot of savings, guys. So no, don't joke. And in Tanzania, the money they pay workers is not like in Kenya, because Kenya's economy is high. So I struggled until I saved money that was equivalent to Kenyan shillings 2,000. It was in Tanzanian shillings. That time it's around 14 to Kenyan shilling one. Right now it's around 20. Just you can do your calculation. So my dream was now okay. So what do I do? I want to go to Nairobi. Now I've known these people who come with these trucks. They are now my friends. What do we do next? I look for a way to talk to one. When the truck comes, I can hijack one truck and go with it to Nairobi. You know, guys, everything went as planned. I put my two clothes in a paper bag, or in a paper bag, and my jacket in a sack, small sack. So I'm going to Kenya. So I jumped on one of the lorries. The guy told me, Go up. When we reach the border, you will alight, then use the panya route, you walk, and then you enter Kenya, then I will pick you from there. So when we reach the Namanga border, I alighted up, took the panya routes, then the guy was waiting for us there. We were not, I was not, I was not alone. There were around four guys. The guy was taking us to Nairobi. We had paid him around 200 Kenyan shillings to take us to Nairobi. So we used Panya route, went, and the guy picked up. We boarded the lorry. The lorry came morning at around 4. We were at Marikiti in Nairobi, where I used to sell the onions. So we reached there, told us to alight. Now everybody can go his or her own way. I reached Marikiti. That it was at night, and those days there were not mobile phones were not so much, but they were there. But the pastor had given me his Kenyan mobile phone number, so I relaxed there a little bit. After relaxing a little bit, morning came. I took a matatu to a place where he told me called Pipeline. So when I reached Pipeline, I looked for a place and I found it was called Simu ya Jamii. Jamii means phone for everyone. So I paid some small money, some small coins. I gave the guy and I called the pastor. Told the pastor, I'm here in Pipeline. Pastor told me which place. I told him Pipeline Stage. Told me come to Tasia. So I told her, I pick a matatu. He said, no, just walk to Tasia, you will find me there. And true, guys, when I reached Tasia, I found the pastor there. So he was now very good guy, because he could not show any colors or what, because now he has got someone whom he wanted in a very easy way. So I was supposed to be exploited, guys. You know what happened next? The guy took me to his house. He had bought a house there. Tasia Estate, there was a house there. So he had his own house. There was someone who was having some good, the wife was doing a good job. So the wife had bought a house. I don't know, it was a mortgage or they had built that house. I don't know if mortgage, but they don't, maybe they had built the house. I cannot continue say anything about that. So he took me in. There was a guard house at the gate there. He had built that guard house. Told me, you'll be living in this house, and food will be coming in the main house. You eat, no problem with food. And guys, food was no problem. So also you will be assisting me in morning. You clean the compound, then you will come to my shop there where my brother works. You also come and assist him the weekdays. Then weekends, you can be coming to church and play the instruments. Also, when we have Kesha, Friday night vigil, you can also come and sing and lead the praise and worship. I said, okay, I'll do as you please. And that is what I did, guys. But I worked with this guy for around 6 months. One day I asked him, hey, my clothes are affected. I want to buy some clothes. Then he said, no, no, don't worry. He went and took his old clothes came and gave me. I asked him, man, people back home also they need some money to send me some money. Because my friend was going back home. I want to send him some money. I want to give him some money so he can go and give to my mom. So my mom knows I'm working. But me, I'm just even working here, nothing I'm earning. The guy now started changing the story, avoiding the story of me asking him money. Then he will reprimand me and rebuke me. Why are you disturbing me? I'm giving you everything. And this is the work of the Lord. Just wait, be patient. I'll give you something. I know he had agreed that he will be giving me 6,000 Kenya shillings. Me had converted the 6,000 Kenya shillings in Tanzanian money. I thought, this money is good. If I send my mom 3,000, 3,000, I can buy new clothes. You know, as a young boy, he wants to appeal. But this guy is giving me his old clothes, very baggy. Yes, they're not old, they're not bad looking, but I've taken them to the tailor, mend them, and he's not giving me money. I've also to beg him money. And where I used to work at this shop, I cannot steal because the person who is taking care of the money is his brother. So I don't have any form of income. What do I do, guys? Eh, I have now to start suffering. Even buy for myself some nice things I want, I cannot. So with guys, life became very unbearable for me. So one day, during those meetings, I met some Tanzanian fellows musician who also used to play instrument in a neighboring church. I just walking there. I saw people telling me these are also Tanzanians. So we met, we talked. He told me, guy, are you paid? I said no. I tell them, any moment I complain of not being paid, I'm rebuked and embarrassed. And also, I face a lot of intimidation. Because this guy knew I'm an illegal, I'm paperless, so I have no documentation. So he can use that to intimidate me. And me, yeah, I had been put that fear because the way I had come. So he knew the way I had come. So he knew this guy, if I tell him like that, he will fear me and will not do anything. This guy told me, as we don't have those things, only one had a passport. But the other ones, hey, they did not have those. They told me, man, we will survive. Man, we will survive. Don't panic. So they introduced me to another pastor had started another church. But that pastor had branched off, but he was well off. So they had a disagreement with the main pastor, so he had branched off and started his own church. So this pastor was also good, kind. They never cared about your lifestyle, where you came from. So went there, and even I just went there and did not even take any clothes. I just left like that. Mark you, I did not tell him I'm leaving. So when after he recognized on Sunday that no one is leading worship, no one is playing instrument because other people had run away because he was not paying them. He was doing all that alone. So the church was boring. It was supposed to, it was not bored, and he became angry because I had messed up his services. What to do next, guys? This guy agrees to pay me 7,000 Kenya shillings, gives me a house. Also, sometimes when people come they bring offerings of food, he gives me clothing, he gives me, he treats me well, even tells me, you can use the instrument even if you want to record with the music, no problem. So I saved some small money, small money, some small money. Now I'm okay now. Hey, man. So this pastor, the wicked pastor, realized that he has lost a gem. Now what he's gonna do now? This guy is now performing in that church and working in that other church. And that guy, after getting some information that I'm being paid, now I have money. And he was not paying me. So what did he do? He started intimidating me. Come back. If you don't come back, I'll take you to the police. He knew that weakness is what I have. So he knew, what can I do to this guy? He went and lied to the police that there's a guy in that church. He has stolen from me, stolen a speaker, a JBL speaker. You know how much a JBL speaker costs, guys? JBL speaker is very expensive because it's a very big speaker, guys, and a mixer. So I had stolen a JBL speaker and a mixer. Guys, well, now me, I don't even know where to sell those things. How can I steal a speaker like that? And you know I'm working in a church. How can I steal? Where will I take it? Whom will I sell to? I don't know those brokers in Kenya. So it was a very big lie. And police listened to his story because he bribed the police. So the police listened to his side of the story, never listened to my side of my story. The police were given something small. They accepted to arrest him. So guys, I was arrested. After, you know how I was arrested? He called me, come, pick your things here. So it was a trap. So for me, I thought, let me just go and pick my things, and I go in a good way. When I reached there, I was welcomed nicely, given tea to drink. But I asked myself, how come this guy has never been like this to me? I just thought maybe he has changed. So I went and picked my clothes, everything. So before even I go out, some people come in, they are plain clothes. They just sit there, they keep quiet. Then I hear the guy start saying, you know, my speaker got lost. You know, my mixer got lost. I asked them, when I left, they were there. Yes, they were there, but you are the one who knew where the store is. So you are the number one culprit, the one who stole it. And these people whom you see here, these are not our fellow church members. These are policemen. They have come to arrest you. So, guys, I was arrested in a very easy way. But that trap was very stupid trap. So what happened next? I was taken to 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 a police cell, booked with theft, robbery. So I was taken to remand. After the hearing, I was taken to remand because they put for me a bond. I could not afford the bond. And this other guy, this pastor, did not know that I have been arrested. So he came to know of my arrest later. So he came when I have been taken to remand. So he knew after me, I've taken the maybe the pastor knew that I had run away. But when he realized that I'd been taken to remand, he came and hired for me a lawyer. So the case went very fast because there was no evidence linking me to the stealing of the instruments. So I won the case of stealing. But again, he had put up another case, alien illegal immigrant. So that one I could not win because I was asked papers, I don't have them. And mind you guys, my mother is Kenyan, but they don't have that mind that if my mother is Kenyan, I'm also Kenyan. You know guys what happened next? Like the video and watch till the end. Don't skip the ads. So for me, as a stupid boy in prison now, people are telling me, your case is very small and this one you will win. So I'm still in a remand. So the guy comes and bails me out and I'm out. But the guy puts up before when my bail is granted, the guy claims that I'm an illegal immigrant. I'm not allowed to go. So the bail is denied again. I stay in prison for 6 months when the case is going on. I win the case. And I win the case, but the case of deportation, I don't win it. They say that I should be deported back home because I don't have necessary papers, I don't have a passport, I have nothing. I should go back to where I came from. So the day of deportation, guys, yes, I had some money that I had saved. Also, the pastor, the month I'd worked, the pastor gave me the money, so I had money. So they told me, this money that you have, you can use it at your as you go back home. So I was so much blessed, guys. And I'm telling you, this blessing was very nice because when this guy took me for deportation, I told the guy for the immigration guy, don't deport me in a very inhuman way. Just let me go in a very nice way. So he told me, I will say you ran away, What do you have? I gave him, now corruption is taking place. I gave him 3,000 Kenya shillings. So I don't know what he did because he told me just go. But I don't want to find you in this country. Go back home, make your nice papers nice, then you can come back with your papers. So what did I do, guys? I went back to where I used to stay. I took my things there. My friends gave me some money. I went and booked a bus. I went back home. When I reached home, I reached the border. I changed the money. I was having around 20,000 Kenya shillings when I went back home. So I changed the money. It was some good money. So when I reached back home, I stayed home for some time. Then I said, I have to do something to change my status. Cannot live like this alone, like this. Because the pastor told me, if you feel like coming back, you can come back to Tanzania, no problem. So I have money now. Well, after relaxing for some 3 to 4 months, I went to Capital City, Dodoma. Then what I did, guys, is that I decided that I wanna make my papers right. So what did I do? I went and applied for a passport. I got the passport, and I said, now because I have now the passport, I can go back to Kenya without any problem. And I know when I'm going back to Kenya, I know where I'm going to, and the person I'm going to will welcome me with open arms. So I took the passport after around 4 months. Went, took a bus with some money, and I know the place I will go direct. People will welcome me. So I took the bus, went back to Kenya, went to this pastor. He welcomed me. So he welcomed me, and I started now also worshiping in the church. After 3 months, I go stamp my passport. I come back. I continue with life. But this guy was ill-hearted. This other pastor. So one day I was walking in the streets. He met me. He asked me, "What are you doing here? Supposed to be in your country. You are illegal here. You ran away from police or what?" I kept quiet. We are in the same estate with this guy. So what did he do? He went and told the police officers who had arrested me that the guy is back, and the guy is back. So the police officers were very stupid. So they thought that they could come and arrest me again and intimidate me. So they met me one day. Police officers said, "Give us something small or we arrest you." I said them, "No, I don't have nothing small." So one day they came and after the church service, they came and arrested me as an illegal immigrant. So I kept quiet. They took me to the police station. When the police station, I removed my passport. I put it on the table. It had stamp. It was valid. So the the officer commanding police station, the OCS, asked them, "Why you bring this person here? You think it's a illegal migrant? But check, yes, everything is for free. Is okay. What are you doing here?" So they felt very bad. So they went and informed the pastor. This guy has papers now. The pastor was saying, who made this guy have papers? How did this guy know that he shall have papers he can survive here? So after having the papers, now I did not fear this guy. We'll just meet. I told him, what can you do now? When I would meet him, I said, you're just a fake person. So he became very angry with me because now he has nothing to do. Because I knew, those guys told me, 3 months, go in your house, stamp your passport, continue with life. So this other pastor also was a very good pastor. He took me to a studio. I recorded my first gospel album, and the songs were nice. The first time I did not record it because I just made some instrumentals, but I was arrested. So I went and did the first album. Now I started performing in Kenya, Tanzania. So now, when I went back to Tanzania to see my mother, now after the Kenyan constitution had been changed, you can now have dual citizenship. Now, my mother had the Kenyan ID, and I was born in Kenya, but bred in Tanzania. So my mother told me, take this my ID, take this your birth notification you are born in Kenya, and go make your Kenyan ID. So I came back to Kenya. I went to the chief's office with my mother's ID and my notification. I went and got a birth certificate from Kenya with the mother's everything. I got a Kenyan ID. So I was free now. Now I'm a Kenyan. I can do everything I want. So the haters who are now looking for other means could not get anything out of me because now I came, got married in Kenya, and started a business in Kenya. Now nothing you can do to me because I have a birth certificate from Kenya, I have an ID from Kenya. I can do whatever I want because Kenya now allows dual citizenship. But the wrong pastor continued with his church, but after some time the church fell down because he felt that we thought that deporting me or harassing me or intimidating me. So we just meet sometimes, and because I don't have the bad heart, I just say hi, hi, like that. And this is a place that I stopped doing music and I ventured into other forms of businesses, and life continued well, and life just like that, and family continued well, guys. So, guys, thank you very much for hearing my story. Hope you are enjoying, guys. When you're asking me why are you telling us these stories, I'm telling you guys these stories to motivate you and not never to give up in life. Even people for doing something bad for you, forgive and forget, and life goes on very good and nice. So, Ombily Oli, boy from Africa, signing out, saying thank you very much. See you next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also hit the notification. And let's continue, guys. Thank you very much.